Okay, so happy Monday. This, of course, is Starcom Unknown Space. We continue on. You don't need a bar to get drunk. No, you don't. But if you want socialization, that's what you're supposed to do. And this is what we're doing here. We're socializing. I mean, you can get drunk in your privacy of your own home if you really want to, but that's no fun. Going to a bar and getting drunk is much more entertaining. But anyway, welcome to the stream. Okay, so this is a Dreadnought. We are currently working through the storyline, sort of, kind of, exploring. Dreadnought has... how many are there? 10? No. Yeah, 10 plasma cannons Mark II, or Type 2, whatever they are, level 2. So basically it's the equivalent to 20... beginning plasma cannons. A little better, actually, because they fire. It's basically it's one that fires as fast. It fires a little bit faster than 2 times a turn. The single plasma cannons, they do their thing, right? They fire like once a second or something like that. These fire twice every 0.49 or a little under half a second, so they're a little bit faster firing than a single one. These fire 2 shots for every one of the single ones, so it works. So these are our main weapons for the most part. But we also have laser cannon, or lasers. But we don't have. Do we have 4 of them? I think we have 4. Something like that. Sure, looks nice, but why is it so full of holes? Material reasons. We ran out of materials to fill them in, but because of the way heat works, because heat builds up when you're using the weapons and whatever, or different pieces of your ship, they generate heat, and there's only really 2 ways to get rid of heat. It's either through vents or just being exposed to space. So it's kind of hard to show here. Do we have a gate somewhere soon or close? Be easier to do. Oh, we haven't scanned this one. But like along the side here, they alternate between vents and deflectors, to help, take less damage. And when the vents are attached to a heat generating piece like these guns are, it helps vent the heat faster. And the thing is the vents can only vent into an open space. So along the side here, no problem, but we have some vents on the inside too, because generators is so known for its heat dissipation properties. It generates heat better than being stuck in a confined space where it gets to cycle around on itself all the time. So that's the thing. Heat does dissipate in a vacuum. That's the thing. It does, and it dissipates faster than if it was confined in say inside the ship itself. So, I mean, that's reality. It really is, because when you contain heat, it builds on itself because it's got nowhere to go. At least in a vacuum, it can move away. Even though, I mean, you can think of it that with the vacuum in space is completely empty, but it's not. We know that. Do we need so many engines? Yes, we do. And the engine's not a huge deal. They have their own little vents and everything too. So, and we need so many engines because of the size of the ship. If we want to move at a decent pace, that's what we have. We have to have them. Look, asteroids for stuff. Let's go check out this planet, see what's down here. I forget what we were doing out here. I think we're supposed to be looking for something that we didn't find. prefer to have that ship from background instead. But to have that ship from background instead. Oh, the one that's a Hulk or wreck. No anomalies detected. Think that thing, the blue thing. The little bigger one, yes. The little bigger one. You know it doesn't work anymore, right? It had a problem. Not that we caused it, but it ran into a slight problem. I mean, that's not even the full ship. I don't know. Where is it? Generation ship fragment. See, it's not even the full size ship. It's just the pieces. Or the big piece. Beryllium, we need that. And Sledgehammer couldn't fix. You seem to think Sledgehammers fix more than they really do. I mean, the only reason you really need a Sledgehammer for is when you're dealing with zombies. I mean, otherwise it's just a little overkill for the job, usually. So where should I forget what I was doing out here. Why did I end up out here? I think it's because I was just flying around looking for stuff. Missions. So, redacted. The objective is referred to as redacted, even in encrypted logs. We found devout data references. Yeah, that doesn't help me. Blah, blah, blah. They're willing to steal it for us, but we have to come up with 200 iridium. We found a colony that's been exploited by a group of called the Lacoans. Floating creatures, so we have to come back to that at some point. So much stuff to do. Can you interact with that ship? No. Nope. It was here. It was related to something. You know, that we found it out here, and it was related to a story-related thing, but I don't remember what. I think it's related to the overall story. And there's no gates out here, so we need to fly all the way back if we want to go somewhere. It's a flinger going that way. You must find more ship fragments. Yeah, that's not the first one we found either. Oh, I remember now. We were... It's not saying it now, but... Over here, this led us kind of in this direction, and this is what we found, going in this direction. Related to, again, the main storyline, I believe. That's why we're down here. And the significance of these triangles is just means there's debris or asteroid fields, which, you know, there are. Yeah, that's right. We were looking for this ship. Oh, these things. With their little reflective force fields. We don't know how to get through those. Because I forget what the stuff is, but those are related to the story. I forget how. But you can't get through the force fields. You need an anti-shield weapon. Apparently. Ramming doesn't work. Ion cannon or Uber laser. I didn't even actually try the lasers. Let's see. Ship systems. Lasers. Auto lock, auto free. While we do this, see how this works. I don't think they're going to make it through. Stop shooting. Is there even an anti-shield weapon in the game? I don't know. I don't think so. But we're definitely not getting through there. Now there's auto-targeting. Okay. No, there isn't. We'll go back, Bob. I didn't want to hear that. So we're supposed to somehow find a way of getting through there. Ah, there's a gate down here. So where do we want to go next, I guess? Guess we could fly through there and see what's in this area. Sure, why not? We got nothing better to do. Oh. I've analyzed the gravitational waves disparate are detected near the generation ship in the debris field. Nothing in the data accounts for them. I think there must have been something else in the area, something massive. So it looks like we're going back. That's what we're getting back to. So somehow I missed all this stuff on the way down here. So that was supposed to be the breadcrumbs leading me down in this direction. I kind of just apparently skirted it. Never even saw those pieces before. Of course. Okay, so now we're back here. Investigation complete. Okay then. Investigate the area if we can identify the source. You encounter the massive remnant derelict. Investigate the area to see if we can identify the source of whatever. How much more do we have to fly around? Investigation is complete. Investigate the planets. I don't think there's anything there, but maybe something over here on this end, maybe. But that's, I don't think so. Yeah, stuff that blows up. Real helpful in what I'm supposed to be doing. There must be something else creating the gravity waves near the generation wreck. This one may be a generation ship. Well, we should investigate the area to see if we can identify the source. So the area could be around here anywhere. Question is, how big of the area? How much of the area needs to be searched? Because it could mean this area, or it could mean this area. We found that out before with different stuff. Area is very general. Flying around looking for stuff in this game. Yes, there is. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just making a comment. Just making a comment. I could go with the... Well, no, this got us down to this here. But where's the rest of the ship is the question. Or, no, sorry, where's the source that we're looking for? Gravitational force. I mean, there's a star. It's a brown dwarf. That's a gravitational field creator, right? I guess we could get closer to it and see what happens. right on top of that. We got our own shields. We just finished the game. Found it a bit repetitive on the short side. Is it short? Because this is what, episode 5, 6? Episode 6. That means I'm about 30 hours into it. I don't consider that really short. So I don't know how much farther I have to go, but I don't consider it short. Keep in mind that I'm not trying to burn through the storyline either. I'm just doing stuff. Still want to check out, see if the star's got anything interesting about it. Rushed it though, it feels like it went by fast. Well, that usually means you're having fun. At least that's my experience. When games fly by, it usually means you're enjoying it. Like yesterday. I did an 8-hour stream and I swear it was only an hour long. Destroys with enough firepower. With enough firepower? How much more firepower do I need? Probably a lot. It's not very helpful. There's the flag. So fly down this way. Because these are basically minefields, sort of, kind of, but going in the direction that I think we might be supposed to be going, you know, within the area. Her friend generates faster than I'm shooting at it. A time speed feature for when you're traveling between systems. Away from all the fingers, it can take a bit of time if your ship isn't really equipped with a lot of engines. Yeah, that is a downside. Oh, look, a star out here. What's going on with these void drag readings? Stars. So the void effect, this is what slows you down in space. Basically because it means you're close to some type of stellar body, like a star. And you get far enough away, you get to go faster. Scans show a compact region of space ahead of high warp deformation. Advise caution on approach. Lies. Detecting a clear event horizon around the phenomena despite some strong blood. Just heads up. Oh shit, there's a black hole. Okay, we'll read what they said here, like now, because that went by too fast. I'm detecting a clear event horizon around the phenomenon despite strong gravitational lensing, possibly a naked singularity. We need closer measurements. Just a heads up, says Ragstone. Hull stress is borderline at this distance. There may be a very thin line here between studying the entropy and becoming it. We're waiting. Its singularity space-time distortion weren't so compact, the planets in the system would be shredded by tidal forces. Even so, the team feels a sense of vertigo as the Kalanith particles eddy under its effect. They hurriedly collect the valuable fragment of neutronium-rich debris, +2 neutronium. That was maybe worth it. No anomalies. So we did say that it's weird that it's not eating up everything here. Am I supposed to scan it? Okay, horizon around. Well, possibly naked singularity. We'd need closer measurements. Okay then. We're supposed to get closer. I'm sure it's safe. Shields will save us. Oh, look at that. We're traveling in time with ourselves. Maybe. I think we're supposed to go in. Or not. Okay, so don't get into the black hole. Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Nothing seems to be happening as far as studying goes. Ouch. Ouch. Not a true naked singularity, but an immodest one. There's an event horizon perpetually concealed by a time-like curvature that continuously shifts it outside our light cone. Now what? Are you just being funny, or are these real words? Battle station to get that stuff fixed. Few near flybys and 100 years of rest, yes. Well, it's not a real black hole. Or at least it's not a normal black hole. The singularity is curious. I'll need a little more time to review the data and recalculate measurements for the Fatmantle scale. Sure. So, needs time to figure it out. More stuff down there. course, there's no gates out here. After preliminary analysis of the singularity, I think it's unlikely to be natural. Dr. Rama might have some more insights. Rama's our scientist back at their home base. She's a nice person. Oh, we got bad guys. Why so mean to me? Just out here exploring. Nice. What's nice? I got a gate out here. And away with the survey team. The architecture uses an odd mix of a fallen empire, late medieval, and early industrial technologies. Some buildings that look old are made from the transformative empire metals. In one structure that stands out as having recently been opened, the team finds a vault that might have been a sort of cultural time capsule. Several artifacts have been removed, but one object left behind is a partial text document. According to the oldest creation myths of our ancestors, who referred to themselves as the Arcadians, the gods chose to sacrifice in exchange for passage across the Great Sea to the promised blah blah, perished in the great ice when the sun was darkened, leaving their wealth behind, lifted into the spire, but their children look back, freeing the waves that wrecked the ship. This was a small non-indigenous population. It looks like they were struggling to survive and likely gradually dwindled into several generations. Over several generations, I can't read. Drop those blue missiles, drain your energy. What missiles? I saw no missiles. It's my belief that there are scientific truths hidden in these superstitions, perhaps the truths necessary to save our civilization. Many have observed the descriptions of the portal match the nearby space-time singularity, despite it being hidden behind our celestial neighbor. I discovered compelling proof regarding the nature of the spire, which I have laid out in the supplied memory glass. There's no sign of anything that might be a memory glass. From the ship that I shot down? So, who built the gate? Oh, the remnants built this gate. We gotta go talk to Rama, don't we? He's got like, wait, oh, there's not a gate over there. Oh, remember we've been over there, that's why. Okay, so back home. Our station is more beefed up than it was when we left. It was just basically a ring station. This other stuff wasn't here before. They've been busy. No, more resources. Mama, while I was waiting for a solution to precipitate, I can provide one. There's nothing urgent. I'll get back to my work. I want you to execute the erasure. No, I don't want that. Fanny suggested you might have some insights into a singularity we encountered. I saw your Astro Officer's report. I disagree with Fenny's very unscientific title, Immodest Singularity Exposed. But I agree that even with this universe's modified physics, no celestial body would ever collapse into this state. Based on Veronica's Vengeance data, what could have collapsed into this state is the wormhole created by the Starlands. This is a low evidence hypothesis, but in the wormhole creation process, if the wormhole creation process failed to completely stabilize, it might lead to a deformed aperture like this, and modest singularity. Does that mean we can go through it? If my hypothesis is correct, it means that it might go somewhere, possibly another universe. But Veronica's Vengeance would be reduced to thermal radiation if it tried to go through it now. We know that. Was there anything else? Want you to nope, not that either. This is basically to, was it reset something? Reset our ship? No, reset our technology tree. Our research tree. We currently have 580 points of research to do. Better deflector? Sorry, no, this is bigger deflectors. Allows construction of stronger deflectors. Still need bigger and better engines. Plasma. Actually, let's work on our lasers. Oh yeah, fighter drones too. The plasma are the guns that I already have. We need to get through those shields. Better lasers are, I think, our choice there. Beam super cohesion. Better range. Faster target like acquisition. About better range. Shields. Further decreases our shield's natural discharge rate. What about the fighters? We haven't really done any fighter stuff yet. Increases the rate at which fighter drone production by 30%. Larger squadron. Decrease the size of our fighter squadron by 2. Yes, please. Okay. So, shipyard. So, other weapons. Fighter bays. $25 iridium, 25 gold. We have the gold. Iridium, we have 69. So we could do 2 fighter bays. If we have the space. These are 2 hex. These are only 2 hexes. That looks bigger than 2 hexes. That looks a lot bigger than 2 hexes. Because I was on the wrong thing. 4 hexes. We have enough for... We could actually fit 2 hexes or 2 fighter bays on this thing. Can move, maybe it's movement to this area. The fighters launch out the back, or go like there. That might work. These guys off. can't do that because why? It's a oh, we got a vent there. Exhaust port. Oh, we got lasers back. Oh, that's right. That's where lasers are. There's our large battery. There, but the laser's in there, I think. Okay, so what's that? Laser's back on. So maybe we're just missing our engines, is that right? Oh, and the wings. We just have to cram the engines in here somehow. What space do we have? Less than 30. So I saw this is the Dreadnought. It needs to be bigger. It'd be 2 times larger. Oh, yes, it could be. It should be. Not that it could be. It should be bigger than it is. Are there any mods to make it bigger? Already used. Well, it's not mods. It's part of the research tree, and they're already used. Got room for one more hex. How many engines is this? It's only 9. I think we had 10 before. What the heat profile looks like now. Oh, the lasers. Oh, there's a havoc. These lasers are getting invented. There are lasers up here. We got vents right on them. We need to move these guys. We could put them down here. Add a vent between the lasers. It won't work because this is a closed space. Enterprise, Galactic, and much other. Yeah, they always do that. Placeholder-ish. So, lasers. I have 2 hexes left. Now we can put vents on these guys. Oh, how ugly is that? But look how cool they are. These are flat guns. We don't care about them because they're not affected by the heat, as far as I can tell. Look how cool those engines are. Oh, maybe not. That's kind of a yellow color, isn't it? Yeah, doesn't really matter. It's the lasers that matter. You have to keep them green to yellow so they're good.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go check on the dogs. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat, or you can watch the ads during the break. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
I wish this piece would straight up and down instead of this that way. What is this? Is our large batteries. We have 4 of these reactors stuffed in somewhere, maybe. There's the lasers, there's crew quarters. I only have 2 no, we do have 4 reactors. Okay, we're good. Sorry, we have 5 reactors. We have a Mark III here. Power is not our issue, I don't think. Energy production is 73.1 per second. Peak draw is 129 per second. So we could have more, but we have 672 on reserves. So that's what, 5 seconds worth of reserves? Roughly. Just watching this down here. Good. Okay, I think we're okay for now. So, I'm going to take a break. Need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water. And I'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you all very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.